Well, hello. So glad you could join me today in my studio. I love you to come by. I love people who watch me paint. And since you've come by, I'm going to do a few little sketches for you. And then we're going to put them all together. How's that? Okay? And I'm so happy to be here. It's awful nice of you to come. Now, I'm going to use there's 2 or 3 ways we can put this stuff down, okay? And if you go to my website, which is www.chuckmclachlan.com, which will be in the city of Greensboro, North Carolina, 341 MLK Boulevard, you will see all kinds of these videos going on, because they're going to start going on, and my man is going to put them on. They'll be going on every weekend. You'll see videos, and you'll be able to write us or call us or send it by pigeon. If you've got a question, send it by pigeon. I usually get them, and hard to get them back though, because I can't get the right pigeon. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. And I am just excited about doing this whole thing. I've never had so much room to work in. Beautiful. So, in each one of these, I want to do a different texture. Brick or stone, wood, grass, hay, whatever. You know what I mean? I want to do different textures. And I'm going to use a soft hair brush called a muslin. And this muslin is nothing more than an old signwriter's brush that I used to be, and they've turned it into a artist brush. And we used to letter the market signs with these. And if Mikey wants me to, I'll show you how we used to do it. But anyway, here we go. Now, I'm not going to get all excited about this. I'm not going to, this is not going to the Louvre, I don't expect. I just feel that I want to just take it easy and see what I can come out with. I'm not going to draw anything with a pencil. I'm just going to draw everything I want with this brush, okay? And we may change tools, but let's see how we do here, huh? I think we'll do all right. This was an old place that I saw up in Pennsylvania. I go to Pennsylvania quite a bit, teach up there. And notice too how I'm holding the brush. See? Sideways. I want it to run. And while it's wet, I'm going to drop a little bit of sienna. That's a little ochre, and I'm going to put a little burnt sienna and let it kind of run a little bit. I don't want to make it too perfect. See, that's going to run. See how it's running now? Oh, do I love that. And look at this. Look at this texture up in here. See these little, I guess they're called knots or holes. Let's call them holes for now, all right? And then, see, I'm all excited about this now. I know what that's going to look like. Now, I know it's some people, you go to do this and you say, but the water's going to run all over the place. It can't go anywhere. The paint can't go anywhere where there's no water. If you have water all over the paper, it's certainly going to go all over the paper. But I don't. I use dry paper most of the time because I can control the water. And that's our big problem. So usually beginners, I like to see them use dry paper, because that way they can control the water, okay? that fair enough? And it might be maybe close to fall here, so we'll put a little bit of, how about a little bit of green in there? What do you think? Isn't that nice? I'm not putting blades of grass, I'm just putting green. See, because there's always greens growing up outside these buildings, because this building used to be used by Captain Jack, and Captain Jack died and his son died, so the building just staying there. Don't you see? I don't know what they're going to do with it. Probably make a restaurant or a hotel out of it, I don't know. But I used to get my car fixed there. Never did work right, though. But he was a nice guy. Never charged too much. That's probably because he couldn't do too much. Probably what it was. But you see now, I like what I've got here. I'm going to make this a little bit more to the outside. I'm going to put a little bit more stuff out here. Now, what do we do to calm that down or to make that? Yeah, that's what I like. I like that, and I like this over here. Oh, we've got some of that green in there. Look at that. Now, wait till that dry. You're gonna be jumping up and down. I hope that lady from Virginia gets this tape. She'll throw away the crutches and run. She just goes bananas. Yeah. Now, this gate is an old English style gate, and I'm gonna just yes. I use white paint. I know that I'm not supposed to. I don't know who told you that. I haven't seen a book yet that hasn't told me that you can't use white. What the heck do you think they make it for? They make white for you to use white. Can't you understand that? Sure you can. If it says white watercolor on it, it means they want you to use it. And just can't understand people that don't want to use it. But anyway, I use whatever I can because I want a good painting. I'm after a good painting. I'm not after a record. I've already been there taking the photo. Now I want a painting of this. And this, again, is just a little snippet, just a little small warm-up type of sketch. And if it's got too much water on it, we'll just get a thirsty brush and pull some of that out, okay? How's that? All right. And in back of this thing, if I remember right, there was a great big, they had a great big oak tree. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh, sometimes I amaze myself. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that nice, that's a shadow green. And it's a beautiful green, and that ran alongside the building. Yes. Coming, dear. Yes, I'll be just a minute. Okay, now let's see if we can just go ahead and let me map this out for you and just show you just in a matter of a few seconds how you've practiced, and I'm going to give you the 20-minute drill. This is practice, but this is a practice good enough that you can cut this out and mat it. And then just cut it out and send it to your daughter in college. Say, see, this is what I did today. She's going to be so proud of you. She's going to put it all over the refrigerator door. Sure. I know she is. My daughter did. Yeah. And she asked, tell Daddy not to send anymore. I'm getting more room. So, but that's okay. Now I'm using a little purple in here. I'm a colorist. We have some painters that are tonal painters. We have some abstract painters. We have colorists. We have all kind of people that label certain things. I don't know why they label them, but they do. And I'm just a colorist because I like color. You know. I just like color. And I've only used 2 brushes, and I'm going to put a little bit of blue back here, a little bit of manganese blue in a minute, so that it doesn't look all the same. See, I don't want it all the same. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but you know, you get old. What are you going to do? See, I've got some warms, cools over there, and I just ran a warm in just to be funny, see? Just to break it up. Okay? Can you see what's happening so far? Can you see it? Can you see it begin to pop out here? Where do we put all of these little tricks together? Yeah. We'll put them all together. And here's a board comes down there, and this board comes down here, and then down there. And oh, look at that. See the boards coming out now? Mm-hmm. And don't make all the boards the same width. Make them different widths. They're more interesting. And then you might want to put a little knot there where the kid next door took his knife and he tried to cut the hole out there. And yeah, he got in trouble, all right, but that's what happens, you know. Or it could have been an old piece of wood that was just laying around and wasn't doing anything. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? All I'm doing really is playing. And I'm building up a little bit of a vignette. And a vignette is misunderstood. And I'll give you the correct nomenclature or the correct for a vignette, see. But there we are. Okay. How's that? Now, certainly if you have any questions, please, by all means, you know, this is only a little snippet. This is just a little something to show you what you can do, and then you can add a picture to it, or you can keep going and make it a picture, and oh, there's so many things you can do with this. You know the key to being an artist, you know what the key is? I'm going to tell you. 2 things. Persistence is one, not talent. The world is full of talented derelicts. You know, they're all over the place. Persistence. You want to do it, you can do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. Just call us up. Whatever we can do to help you, that's what we're here for. That's That's all I'm here for, is to help you, you know. Listen, I don't care. Email me or, you know, like I say, send it by homing pigeon or whatever. Just be sure to get a hold of me. I'll be glad to help you. Now, it may take a little bit because I'm on the road sometimes, and, you know what happens with us men's on the road. I'm in a very nice hotel right now. It's a Murphy bed. Now, I haven't been in one of those in a long time. You get in bed and the doorknob goes with you. But it's very comfortable. All right, so I'm putting in just a little, and I'm going to just break that up going down there. That's a loose board. See, that's a loose board that you get tucked out under there. We lost that board. Young Johnny got that. Where does old man get some? All right, you see we've changed a little bit of color, and then I'm going to change even more color. Now, you people that got pacemakers, be careful, because I'm just going to put this right in here. See that? Look at that. See the difference? You just put a little sparkle. Doesn't have to be much, just a little sparkle that lights up your little deal, see? Now here's another trick too. You can take I'll show it to you when I get a pencil. But you can take don't make these too large, say. You just want, and don't make them too, just, these are big old stones. They've been up there since, since the Hadrian Wall. Since, you remember him, don't you? Was it Hadrian or Adrian? Yeah, that's who it was. Who do you play for, Cincinnati? Play for one of those clubs. But anyway, see, and all you're doing is just, and you don't have to do every one of them. Just can you see it coming along now? And then you put a few little lighter. Okay? Now, I know that when you get to it, and then we put a few little things up in here, and little weeds up in here, and so on, and a few weeds up in here, and that type of thing, see? And here, I don't like them starting, so I'll just a simple little, what I call a warm-up sketch. Something that I'm going to use in the big panel. Something that I'm going to use in the big, the foundation of things. All right? Well, I'm so glad to be here, and I'm glad you decided to join me. I hope you do again. It's always so nice to have you. It really is. And I hope Mary from, where is she from? Hackensack, New Jersey. Yeah, I'm Mary from Hackensack. Remember? Yeah, I remember Mary. Well, I hope you have a good time. If you have any questions, please call my studio.